Hello, so in this video I'm going to talk about converting atoms and molecules to moles. So the first thing we need to know to do that is what is Avogadro's constant. So Avogadro's constant, many of us are familiar with the number, but we have no idea what that number represents or means. So it's 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd. What? Well, it's talking about atoms. And those atoms are in 1 mole of something. So when I say 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd, or Avogadro's constant, I'm saying that's how many atoms are in 1 mole of something. So that's my relationship between atoms and moles. And by knowing that, I can perform the calculations the way I would any other conversion that I do, because now I have a conversion factor. So I set up a T-chart to do my conversions, like so. So normally in this area, I write what I'm given. And in this box, I put my conversion, sorry if that's hard to see, conversion factor. And then I'll be where I'm going. Okay, so let's try an example. So let's say that I have 5 moles of something. And I want to know how many atoms that is. So the first thing I'll do is I'll write what I'm given, which was 5 moles. And here is where I'll put the conversion factor, which is my relationship, which we just said was how many atoms are in a mole. So if I put moles up top here, moles has to be on the bottom down here, because they have to be top to bottom to cancel out, and I want them to cancel out. So in 1 mole, so that really shouldn't be plural, in 1 mole I have 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd atoms. Alright, now moles cancels out, so now I just multiply across the top, and that's going to give me about 3.01 times 10 to the 24th atoms. And if there was something down here on the bottom, then I would take this number and divide. This is my division bar. I would divide by whatever I multiply across down here. But since it's just 1, there's nothing to do, so we're finished. So 3.01 times 10 to the 24th atoms in 5 moles. So that's how you do that. Okay. Now, next concept. Let's convert atoms to moles. So we're going to do it backwards. So atoms to moles. Now we use the same conversion factor. The conversion factor is 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd atoms in 1 mole. And we're going to say that we have 2.02 times 10 to the 6th atoms. And I want to know how many moles that is. Well, I can set up my T-chart, right? So my given is right here. That's what they gave me. So here's where I put my conversion factor. If atoms is up top here, atoms has to go down here, which means mole will go up here. So in 1 mole, I have this many atoms. And now I multiply across the top. So 2.02 times 10 to the 6th times 1, which will be itself 2.02 times 10 to the 6th. And now I put my division bar and I multiply across the bottom. Well, there's nothing to multiply, so I just write this on the bottom, 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd atoms. So then I just divide that and put it in the calculator, and when I do, I'm going to get, and note that atoms canceled, which means we were left with moles. So that means my answer will be, 3.35 times 10 to the negative 18 moles. Okay? So that is how you go back and forth between moles to atoms and atoms to moles. Hope that was helpful.